Be sure to go sub to my second channel for all things non-sports related. Link will be in the description. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. And as you guys can see, we got the brand new 95 overall Terrelle Pryor. Just came out yesterday. The new Season Stars Set Collection Reward is where we got him. I did not get the limited one because it was basically just +1 to deep threat, and I didn't think it was worth it to spend extra coins, so I just finished the set for about, I think, 175. The card goes for 200. Not sure what he goes for now. He could be going for different at the time of me recording this. But, yeah, in this game, this is kind of a weird game for me to test him out. You guys will see he makes some plays. First of all, Randy Moss making plays right there, right away on the first play of the game. But, you know, it's kind of hard for me to focus on one receiver. But right there, you guys see we find Terrelle Pryor. But I'm going to be keeping this card because he matches my chemistry. He matches deep threat. I don't get tier 2 deep threat, but I got tier 2 chain mover. And as you guys can see right there, Terrelle Pryor gets us a touchdown on our first drive. Guys, I utilize my second receiver a lot. I never used to utilize my number 1 receiver until I got Randy because, of course, he's just a beast going up for passes and making all those crazy catches. Hopefully, Terrelle Pryor can do that as well. And also, guys, I have played, I think, 2 or 3 games with this Terrelle Pryor. This is the only game that I actually recorded, and this was my first game with him. But I played 2 others that I did not record. He is glitchy, man. Terrelle Pryor, I don't know what is up with his animations, but they are so glitchy. It's in like double, triple coverage sometimes. He will just get the weirdest animations and come up with them somehow. I don't know how. The new Terrelle Pryor is glitchy as fuck, and he should be on my team for a while. And if you guys do not know, I am a huge Terrelle Pryor fan. Not only, he was on the Seahawks in preseason a couple years ago as a quarterback, and I kind of was a fan of him before that, so him being on the Seahawks for, you know, even if it wasn't the regular season, still a fan. And I just like the way that he, you know, had trouble being a quarterback, and then all of a sudden he's a wide receiver. Never played wide receiver in his life, and then just becomes an elite wide receiver in the NFL, 1,000 yards. I think he had like 4 or 5 touchdowns, and the dude's an elite receiver. So, I don't know, I just admire the dude the way that, you know, he went from quarterback and possibly his career being ended to going to wide receiver and just being an absolute monster. But right there, Terrelle Pryor tries to go for the one-handed catch. As you guys can see, you know, he just gets weird animations and glitchy animations right there. I don't really think he needed to go up for a one-handed catch, but in triple coverage, I think, I don't know, he may have. But 3rd and 10, you guys can see we're rolling out, or looking to roll out with Russell Wilson. I don't know why I said roll out, because I just stood in the pocket the entire time. But, you know, in this game, I wanted to use Terrelle Pryor a fair amount. As right there, you guys see Terrelle Pryor again. The nice thing about having Terrelle Pryor and Randy Moss, 6'4" on both of them, and Terrelle Pryor can run block. I think he has like 80 strength and like 68 run block. So he can definitely block for me really, really well. And, you know, I was a little bit surprised when they gave him really good run block. I didn't think they would, you know, with him being a former quarterback. I didn't think that they'd give him really good run block. But they did, and that's pretty solid. I've never actually had a really good run blocking receiver at my number 2. And he should be a beast because Randy Moss is not really a run blocker. And anybody else I've had in my number 2 slot has not been a run blocker as well. So it's going to be nice to be able to try to run behind Terrelle Pryor with his teammate Isaiah Crowell, so that's kind of cool. 3rd and 6 comes up. We do end up sacking him with David Amerson. He actually gets half a sack, but he does end up punting us the ball. Jacoby Jones, see if he can make anything happen. Try to hurdle over him. That's what I tried to do a lot on the punt return. I usually just try to hurdle somebody, get a highlight reel, but there was nothing doing right there. Russell Wilson misses that throw, maybe for the best, because that may have been picked if I was actually throwing that, you know, that was actually on the money. Russell Wilson taking off. Gets us about 11 yards right there and a first down. 1st and 10, Russell Wilson looking. Takes off again. This dude could not stop Russell Wilson running the ball. It was a little bit ridiculous. There was a couple games I played today that Russell Wilson was just a savage on the ground when I could not pass. I've been having a lot of trouble recently moving the ball on offense, but I've been locking up on defense a lot more. As you guys can see, we take a one-on-one shot to Randy. Madden has not gotten stale for me, but it's definitely pissing me off. As you guys can see, down the field, we had Terrelle Pryor wide open, was not able to get the ball out, so we have to punt on 4th and 16. Gotta do the logical thing right now, up by 3, and the ball somehow just bounces into the end zone. I thought I had it perfect, but I guess not. But yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble. You know, I don't really care about winning or losing. Of course, I want to win, but you know, as far as like record goes, I really don't care. Just throw right at me, man. Why the fuck not? Corey Graham comes up with the interception right there, and we get the ball right back. But anyway, you know, I don't like to post losses, not in the sense that if it's a really, really good game and I lose, I will post it. You guys have seen that before. But it seems like either I win a close game, I win by a blowout, or I get my ass kicked. And I don't want to post getting my ass kicked. That's not really entertaining. Blowouts, at least, you know, it's going my way, so I'm at least able to commentate pretty happily throughout the video. You know, if I'm losing, get my ass kicked, it's not going to be a very happy commentary. So I'm sure you guys understand that. Unless you want me to post videos of me getting my ass kicked by top 100 people that I go up against all the time, and people that just are better than me and just whoop my ass. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see a lot of different games, because I do have a pretty good amount of losses, a pretty good amount of wins as well. But, you know, I lose a pretty fair amount. I'm sure everybody knows that. But anyway, Randy Moss did end up coming up with a touchdown to put us up 17-7 in this game. You guys can see 5 seconds before half, or 6 seconds. He ends up punting the ball on 4th and 10. Smart play. I thought he was going to go for it, and I was going to try to send a blitz. Maybe we could get to him and get ourselves a field goal. But right here, we try to make something happen with Jacoby Jones at the very end of the half. And I try to, like, I don't know, slow down and turn back, but it was too late. Going into halftime, he does get the ball, but we are up by 2 scores, so I'm pretty happy. He starts hitting these out routes. He was hitting them in the first half, and I wasn't really worried about him that much. You know, he was getting them, but, you know, I started manning people up, and I started to get him, you know, scared going over there. But then he started throwing them again. He's just going short, running the ball. Team of the Year David Johnson has done nothing for him. 8 for 14. I think one of them, you know, most of those yards came on one play, but right there, just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? 2-time with Bobby Wagner. Let's get it, man. 1 with Corey Graham, 1 with Bobby Wagner, and we get the ball back for ourselves. 1st and 10. He just starts run committing. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this dude is either giving up. First of all, oh, I thought Pryor caught that. Anyway, as soon as I saw he was doing this and pretty much going all out, I was thinking about just trying to force it to Terrelle Pryor. Because we've been locking up on defense, I feel like I can protect this lead, but it still is in the 3rd quarter, so I had to be somewhat leery of us turning the ball over and trying to force it to somebody and, you know, turning the ball over and then just giving him great field position or whatever and just letting him get back in the game, because right now it's still a 2-score game, so he scores, he gets an immaculate reception right here. He does have a chance for one, but it is batted away by, it looks like, Janoris Jenkins and Sean Taylor. So, again, whoa, David fucking Emerson ends up picking off a screen pass and taking it to the house. That surprised me. I forgot I even did that. But we go for 2 to make it a 28-7 game, and we do end up getting it. That was probably kind of a weird commentary. Whoa. But anyway, back on defense. Just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? 3-time with Bobby Wagner. That's number 2 for Bobby Wagner. And right here, this is one of those examples I was talking about. I tried to run a play action and chuck it up to Terrelle Pryor, but he blitzed like crazy, so I had to make a hasty read and just toss it up, and it ends up being intercepted, and David Johnson wants to go full beast mode. So 28-7, obviously we still got this game in hand, but that was a dumb read. I should have realized that, you know, he was right there. Say what you will, doesn't really matter, because this game is pretty much over. I really don't think I'm going to give this up. 3 scores now late in the 3rd quarter. Like I said, we're locking up on defense. I start skipping ahead in plays in just a second. 4th and 9, he does decide to go for it, and he does get it. But I skipped to more important plays, like you guys can see. 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. He tries to go deep over the middle, and there's one person there, but 4 defenders. I mean, that's not really going to work. 4th and 10, tries to go back to pretty much the same play. I man up Jadeveon Clowney, and it is able to actually bat that one away. 1st and 10. Look at this, man. How the fuck does Terrelle Pryor catch that? Like I said, I'm just forcing the ball to him, and he caught that with somebody behind him and in front of him. And then Terrelle Pryor, again, trying to hurdle, ends up like falling forward in the air for a couple yards. 4th and 1, we decided to go for it. He gets some insane block shit off the right side. Was not expecting that. And we get sacked, but like I said, this game is pretty much over. And then he just throws a pick on top of it. 2nd and 7, he gets across midfield, but Jonathan Cyprian does come up with the interception. 2nd and 12 for us. Now we roll out to the right, and there's Terrelle Pryor again making a nice tippy-toe catch and getting us about 13 yards and a 1st down. 3rd and 8. Look at this play, man. This is Theo Riddick. Whoop! Straight over the top of his safety, Sean Taylor. I could have easily got hit stick and fumbled, but he dove, and fucking Theo Riddick hurdles over Sean Taylor. That was awesome. 2nd and 11, though. We run a play action. He was run committing, and I said, fuck it, and we have Randy Moss wide open. And, guys, I don't know why this happened. He ends up pausing, right? And he does end up quitting, but for some reason, the end of this video, I guess, just cut off. I don't remember ending it early, but I kind of fucked up as I fucking leave the goddamn commentary on this video. But anyway, my bad, guys. You may have heard something in the background. But I kind of fucked up in that sense. I don't know what happened, but you guys already saw minute 19, 28-7. The game was pretty much over, so I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I doubt you guys care either. I mean, the game was over. But yeah, my bad. You know, if I would have caught him quitting, you guys probably wouldn't say anything. I doubt you guys will say anything anyway. But anyway, I did hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Feel me like a Hellcat.